Hi, my name is Bonnie Ravenley, and I'm running because people are dying due to capitalism and the lack of political will currently in Annapolis, and I am ticked off. I'm running because we have to have a homeless person's Memorial Day, not only in Baltimore, but statewide, where we memorialize over 1,000 people that maybe could have lived had they not had but housing. I'm running because seniors and low-income people are forced to choose between buying food or buying prescriptions. Could they not live longer but for universal health care? I'm running because my friend Kelvin Morris, also known as Jamaica, a homeless street artist, was picked up on Baltimore Street and is currently in an ICE detention center in Snow Hill, Maryland, along with other people, but we're supposed to be a sanctuary city? What the hell? Abolish ICE now. I'm running because people of color are still being killed by the police. There's still this screwy law enforcement officer's Bill of Rights that says, oh, if I go shoot somebody and I'm a cop and a member of the Blue Gang, I get 10 days to chill and think about it. That is completely ridiculous. I'm running because the Democratic establishment, one of whom is my opponents, Maggie McIntosh, said, oh, I voted against that mandatory minimum stuff, increasing penalties for severe crimes, further keeping black and poor people and people of color in jail for longer terms, and then repackaged it into another set of bills and passed it. I'm running because as a survivor of sexual assault, I cannot stand by while Kurt Anderson is under investigation for sexual abuse and is being paid by the taxpayers. I'm running because, $15 an hour or whatever they're trying to boost it up to, and they still haven't done it yet, isn't enough for a single person to live off, let alone a family. We need universal basic income, and we need it now. I'm running because there's no reason for a child or even a woman to be pregnant and homeless. That's right. I'm currently trying to help out a pregnant homeless girl who may be 30 years old, I'm not sure, try to find housing and clothing after her clothing was stolen. Pregnant and homeless? We are the richest country in the nation? This is bullshit. I'm running because together we can and together we must do better. I need your support and I need you to volunteer. My website is bonniefor43.com. Thank you.
There are two potential candidates who are considering, and I just wanted to give them the opportunity to at least introduce themselves because this is the last time that the state party will all be together before the election. So whether or not they decide to run, they're eligible to do so, and they're strongly considering it. So, and both of them have given so much to the Green Party in different ways. So I wanted to at least acknowledge them and give them the
Say something.
Yeah.
Say something. We'll speak together because this is hopefully how the two of us may in fact run.
All right.
Now I'll use the microphone. I'm definitely a past quarterback. One of the questions I guess is definitely going to be asked of me by some that may be here and some with the party. So, well, what took you so long? Well, thanks be to God, 2 months ago, I had a stroke. I've been released by 5 doctors all say, for some reason, you're better off now physically than you were before, which means there's got to be something from there that happened. I'm very anxious to bring some improvement to our community, which is the 40th Legislative District. I have been anxiously waiting for this young brother, very intelligent, articulate, and you can see very handsome. That may be my running mate, I may be his. So I'll introduce to you Joshua and let Joshua introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry I'm late. It's been a busy morning for me, a busy week with everything that's happening on the Supreme Court, right? And the future of our country is in a dire emergency right now with what's happening. I don't know if everyone realizes. I think you guys get it, the importance of courts and how much courts matter. And so that's been something I've been directly dealing with my job. And with that, I think that we all understand that the only way to counter what's happening, this grossly discussing on the national level, national politics, is to get good people in office locally. and make sure that we're putting local stipulations that are protections in place on the state and municipal level that can protect and preserve our rights. And so for me, since I ran for mayor in 2016, I have not stopped working. I've still been very busy, very actively engaged. Because again, it was not about necessarily me getting to office. Yes, I wanted to win badly, but it's really about how we create change and how we work with community partners like Doc Cheatham has been doing here for 30 years in Baltimore City, 30 plus years. Huh? And working with good people to really actually positively impact and change the trajectory of people's lives. And in the 40th Legislative District, as I evaluate and come down to the final stages of making my decision on whether or not I'll be running for office, it just comes down to a little few personal things that I have to work out. That is one of the reasons today is so busy for me, trying to figure stuff out and having those conversations. But I am here in full support and excited to be here and excited to push for a change in the city of Baltimore and across the state of Maryland, as well as present for positive alternatives people have. We know we live in a city, in a state where we traditionally vote one party, and we want to give people options, right? That's what democracy looks like, to have options to choose more than just extremely over here or extremely over here, right? To actually give people something that they can believe in and something that will actually work, some people who will actually work to positively impact their lives. So I'm excited to be here, and that's all I have to say. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say? Did you want me to say?
Excited to run. Excited to run.